to kindly join us for the lighting of the lamps, please. Lighting of the lamp. It's indeed a wonderful and symbolic gesture that's symbolic gesture that signifies the dispelling of ignorance and elimination of knowledge. It's my pleasure to invite Mr. Masanori Kondo, the Secretary General of Asia Pacific Telecommunity, to the podium to share his welcome address. Mr. Kondo, please.
Mr. Jyotiladitya M. Sindla, Honorable Minister for Communications, Republic of India, Dr. Pemmasani Chandra Shakka, Honorable Minister of State for Communications, Republic of India, Mr. Anil Kumar Lahoti, Chairman, Telecom Regulatory Authority of India, Major General Muhammad Endat UL Bali, Chair, SATLC, and Chairman, Bangladesh Telecommunication Regulatory Commission, distinguished heads of regulators and members of the South Asian Telecommunication Regulators Council, distinguished guests and delegates, good morning. It is my great honor and pleasure to welcome you to the 25th meeting of the South Asian Telecommunication Regulators Council, SATLC 25, here in New Delhi, India. On behalf of the Asia Pacific Community and all delegates, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to Your Excellencies, Mr. Jyotiladitya M. Sindla, Honorable Minister for Communications, and Dr. Pemmasani Chandra Shakka, Honorable Minister of State for Communications, for graciously agreeing to attend the opening ceremony of this SATLC 25 to inaugurate the meeting. It is indeed a great honor for all of us. I would like to convey my sincere thanks and appreciation to the Telecom Regulatory Authority of India, TLAI, and Mr. Anil Kumar Lahoti, Chairman, TLAI, for hosting this important event and making all the excellent arrangements. Excellencies and distinguished delegates, the South Asian Telecommunication Regulators Council, SATLC, has been an important sub-regional program of the APT since its inception. It has been a platform for the heads of telecommunication regulatory bodies from 9 South Asian countries to discuss, network, and cooperate on important telecommunications and ICT-related issues. This is the 25th meeting of SATLC, an important milestone for the activities of SATLC. I believe SATLC activities are providing good mechanism for fostering cooperation in the region as guided by the APT Ministerial Statement and the Strategic Plan of the APT. Activities of SATLC have been concluded through different phases of SATLC action plans. This concept of developing the SATLC action plan addressing the common issues of member countries in a tangible manner with reports. To date, 8 phases of action plan have been completed, and their outputs of each work item are available on the APT website. We are now implementing Action Plan Phase 9, which was adopted by the 24th SATLC meeting held in Dhaka, Bangladesh last year. I am pleased to note good progress made in the implementation of the Action Plan 9 since then, And I would like to emphasize that the successful implementation of the action plan depends on the interest, commitment, and support of all SATRC members. The detailed implementation reports will be presented for consideration by the Council at this meeting. I would like to express my sincere thanks and appreciation to the host countries that have facilitated those events in 2024. I would also like to express my sincere appreciation to the chairs and the experts of the working groups for their excellent efforts in producing good outcomes and contributing to the work on a voluntary basis. Excellencies, distinguished delegates, during this three-day meeting, there will be a roundtable session among the Council members to exchange their views and share experience on the role of telecommunication regulators. The discussion will also focus on various regulatory interventions and new regulatory approaches to accelerate the development of telecommunication and ICT. SATRC 25 will also include the regulator industry dialogue to identify the current challenging issues and how to enhance cooperation between regulators and industry to address those challenges. This year, regulator industry dialogue will focus on digital connectivity. I hope you will have a fruitful discussion on the subject and share more initiatives taken within the SATRC region. Finally, I wish you all successful meeting and a happy stay in New Delhi. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kondu, for the insightful words. Now may I request Mr. Anil Kumar Lamoti, Chairman TRI, to kindly present his welcome address. Mr. Lamoti, please.
Honorable Minister for Communications, Mr. Jyotiraj Scindia ji, Honorable Minister of State for Communications, Dr. Pemasani Chandrasekhar ji, Mr. Kondo, Secretary General APT, Major General Mohammad Imdad Ulbari, Chair of SATRC and Chairman BTRC, the heads of regulators and delegations from SATRC countries, all the delegates and participants in this inaugural session, representatives from press and media, ladies and gentlemen. It is my great honor and privilege to welcome you all at the SATRC 25 meeting, and it is heartening to see a good participation in this important meeting. TRI has been an active member of this important regulators forum and considers it our privilege to host this meeting in Delhi. This is the third time we are hosting the council meeting in India. It is my sincere hope that the next 3 days will be very enriching and engaging for each one of us as we go through the business which is listed in the agenda. The SATRC provides the right platform for discussion and coordination of all the issues relating to regulations in telecommunication and ICT, which are of common interest to the telecommunication regulators in South Asian countries. The SATRC countries have similarity in more than one way in its demography and socio-economic development. During the recent times, our sub-region has witnessed a significant growth in the ICT sector. Our total population put together would comprise over 1/4 of the world's population. Therefore, ICT development in the region would reflect in the world's overall development. Since its formation in 1997, SATRC when the SATRC was formed, TRI was also established in the year 1997, and TRI has been a part of SATRC right from the beginning. TRI has been actively participating in the activities of SATRC, and we have collaborated with APT and co-hosted many workshops, meetings, etc. in the past. Our officers in TRI have regularly been part of working groups and have led the groups continuously for many years. With over 1.2 billion connections, the telecommunications sector in India is second largest in the world and has great potential to take lead position in the development of this sector. TRI has been playing the role of a facilitator for this kind of growth and is also dealing with various challenges that arise with it as a regulator. TRI has had a number of landmark recommendations and regulations related to various matters such as interconnection, tariffs, spectrum, infrastructure sharing, promotion of new technologies, etc. These regulatory interventions in the telecom sector have focused on the orderly growth of the sector as well as protection of the interest of consumers. This council provides an opportunity to share various initiatives related to digital transformation, digital inclusion, and some of the recent regulations and recommendations issued by TRI, as also to hear from other regulators regarding their achievements and best practices which can be replicated by others. The APT has set up a well-structured agenda and for this conference, and I am sure that the deliberations would go a long way in guiding the policymakers and regulators of the member countries in achieving the objectives set before them. On that note, I once again extend a very warm welcome to all who are present here and my best wishes for the successful meeting. On behalf of my colleagues in TRI, I would like to assure you that the visiting delegates will be taken all possible care to make their stay comfortable and memorable. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Lagoti, for sharing your words of welcome. It's an honor to have among us Major General Muhammad Imdad Al-Bari, the current chair of SATRC and chairman of Bangladesh Telecommunication Regulatory Commission. His leadership and experience are invaluable to our discussions today. Please join me in welcoming Major General Bari to give his address. Major General, please.
Mr. Jyotiraditya M. Sindhya, Honorable Minister for Communications, Dr. Hemazani Chandra Shekhar, Honorable Minister of State for Communications, Mr. Masanori Kondo, respected Secretary General of Asia Pacific Telecommunications, Mr. Anil Kumar Lahoti, respected Chair of Telecommunication Regulatory Authority of India, Excellencies, distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is with a sense of profound responsibility and eager anticipation that I welcome you to the 25th meeting of the South Asian Telecommunication Regulators Council, SATRC 25. This gathering is not merely a ceremonial milestone, but a pivotal moment where we, as the stewards of the digital future, must chart a course that harnesses the transformative power of ICT to uplift every corner of South Asia. The rapid evolution of technology, particularly in areas like 5G, artificial intelligence, IoT, is fundamentally reshaping our societies and economies. This digital revolution not only presents immense opportunities of growth and development, but also brings forth unique challenges that require our collective attention. Distinguished guests, we stand at the dawn of a new era, an era where connectivity transcends geographical boundaries and socioeconomic divides. An era where access to information and communication technologies empowers individuals, strengthens communities, and fuels economic growth. An era where the digital revolution becomes a catalyst for inclusive and sustainable development, leaving no one behind. As regulators, we bear the responsibility of creating an enabling environment where the digital revolution flourishes, and hence we must expand affordable and reliable internet access to every village, every town, and every city of South Asia. We empower individuals with the skills and knowledge to navigate the digital world confidently and responsibly. Safeguard our digital infrastructure and protect our citizens from cyber threats, and we must encourage the development and adoption of cutting-edge technologies that address societal changes and drive economic growth. Esteemed colleagues, let us seize this moment. Let us embrace the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. Let us work together to build a South Asia where the digital revolution empowers every citizen and paves the way for a more prosperous, inclusive, and sustainable future. SATRC has consistently served as a vital platform for regional cooperation and collaboration. Over the years, we have made significant strides in harmonizing policies, facilitating cross-border connectivity, and addressing common concerns. Building on this strong foundation, SATRC 25 presents an opportunity to further strengthen our collective efforts and chart a course towards a digitally inclusive and prosperous South Asia. In the spirit of collaboration, I encourage all member states to actively participate in the deliberations over the next few days. Let us share our experiences, insights, and best practices to develop a comprehensive roadmap for the future telecommunications in our region. In closing, ladies and gentlemen, thanks to the invaluable efforts of the Telecom Regulatory Authority of India, who have graciously organized this event, I also extend my appreciation to all our member nations, stakeholders, and partners who have continuously supported SATRC's endeavors, and not the least, my sincere gratitude to the APT for their continuous support during my chairmanship in arranging this event, and also their continued commitment to fostering collaboration amongst South Asian nations in the field of telecommunications. I am confident that SATRC will be a resounding success, fostering greater cooperation and understanding among the member states, and paving the way for a brighter digital future for South Asia. Thank you.
Thank you, Major General Gauri, for an inspiring address. May request Dr. Premasani Chandrasekhar, the Honorable Minister of State for Communication and Minister for State for Rural Development, to kindly present a special address to the August gathering. Dr. Shekhar.
Thank you. Sri Jyotiraditya Scindia ji, Honorable Minister for Communications and Development of Northeastern Region, Mr. Masunori Kandoji, Secretary General, Asia Pacific Telecommunity, Major General Muhammad Emdad Al-Baliji, SATRC and Chairman, Bangladesh Telecommunication Regulatory Commission, Mr. Anil Kumar Lahoti ji, Chairman, Telecom Regulatory Authority of India, heads of regulatory bodies and council countries, distinguished delegates, esteemed colleagues, honorable guests from across the Asia Pacific, and my friends from the media, namaste and good morning. I stand before you today with immense pride and enthusiasm at the 25th meeting of the South Asian Telecommunication Regulators Council here in the heart of India, New Delhi, a city where the past and future converge, embodying the spirit of South Asia's rich tapestry. At the last council meeting in Dhaka, Bangladesh, we collectively adopted Action Plan Phase 9, a visionary framework designed to propel our region's telecommunications forward. Over the next 3 days, we have a unique opportunity to create a clear roadmap for implementing this plan, addressing the evolving needs and shared aspirations of all council members. Today, as we gather to shape the future of digital connectivity across South Asia, let us remember that we are not just regulators or policy makers. We are architects of a brighter, more connected tomorrow. First and foremost, let us recognize the relentless efforts of our esteemed Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji. His visionary leadership has been nothing short of transformational, igniting a digital revolution in India that reverberates across the region. Initiatives like Digital India, UPI, the swift rollout of 5G, widespread 4G mobile coverage, and electronic direct benefit transfer have not only propelled India into the digital age, but have redefined technology's role in uplifting the lives of those at every level of the socio-economic spectrum, including the most underserved. Equally, we are privileged to have the steadfast dedication of Sri Jyotiraditya Scindia ji, our Honorable Minister of Telecommunications. Scindia ji is working tirelessly to bring affordable 4G and 5G to our remotest areas and high quality fiber to every village, ensuring no one is left behind in our digital journey. By spearheading the 6G Alliance, Scindia ji is driving India to the cutting edge of global telecom innovation, shaping a future of limitless connectivity. As we drive into the agenda of the 25 Council, let us recognize the immense responsibility on our shoulders. We have a powerful agenda ahead of us, addressing some of the most relevant and challenging issues shaping the future of telecommunications. We will delve into spectrum approaches, regulatory requirements for space-based communications, the critical integration of satellite and IMT, which are all key to expanding connectivity, discussions on 5G backhaul, spectrum valuation and pricing, digital inclusion through the Universal Service Obligation Fund, and sustainable e-waste management are all essential as we plan a future that is advanced, inclusive, and sustainable. Moreover, our sessions will cover forward-looking topics like consumer protection, the development of smart cities, and the potential of IoT and big data to transform our economies and societies. Together, through collaboration and insight, we will shape policies and frameworks that not only address today's challenges, but also pave the way for a connected, resilient, and sustainable future across South Asia. We need regulations that inspire innovation while safeguarding inclusivity. Let us develop policies and facilitate public-private partnerships, encouraging investment in remote and underserved areas. In telecommunications, Regulatory effectiveness creates an environment for sectoral development. Regulation should be as minimal as possible, especially in competitive markets. Excessive regulation can undermine the benefits of privatization and liberalization. As competition increases, the regulation should decrease accordingly. Regulatory agencies must earn and sustain the public trust by addressing the issues that matter most to consumers, not just focusing on technical regulatory frameworks. Transparency in decision making enhances both the credibility of the agencies and legitimacy of their decisions in the eyes of the public. Regulatory agencies must also be guided by objectivity, professionalism, efficiency, and independence when creating these policies. In our dialogue with industry leaders, let us prioritize the creation of a conductive regulatory environment that encourages efficient